Welcome to the Quick Start video for the custom form. With custom form, you can design and digitize any forms being used within your company. This video will guide you in creating and managing custom forms to meet your specific needs. Let's start. First, we need to assign the custom form module administrators. The super admin will have the authority to assign administrators to the module. These designated custom form module admins will be granted access to create new forms and make changes to existing forms. Now go to User Admin and click on the Module Administrator tab. Scroll down to Custom Form section. Select the drop-down menu to choose the specific employees you wish to assign as administrators for the custom form module. Once you have made your selections, the chosen employees will be granted access to create and update forms within the system. The next part is to create a new custom form. First, click on Custom Form and look for the configuration option. In configuration page, you will see the existing forms and where you can create new custom forms. To create a new form, click on the Create New button. A pop-up form will show where you need to enter the name of the form and the description. Include any additional information relevant to the form. For example, if the custom form is intended for travel purposes, you can use the description section to provide details about travel dates or any other essential information. Then click Continue to proceed and then drag and drop the fields you would like to include in the form. The basic information fields are read only, so employees will not need to enter their details, as the system will be able to pull information from their account. The custom fields, however, allows you to create fields where employees can edit and input information while filling out the form. To create a new custom field, click on Add More button. Then add in the name of the field and tick the option if this is a mandatory field. Next, select what type of field you would like this to be. The text field type will allow employees to input text, such as names, messages, or any information. The drop-down field type allows you to create predefined options to choose from, such as selection of countries or categories. Click Save to create the custom field. And then drag and drop the fields into the form. Click on Save and Next button to proceed. The next part is defining the permission. You can assign the form to specific employees or all employees by setting the permissions. Click on the option Employee and select the option either All or Specific Employee. The option All provides everyone in the company with access to the form. The option Specific Employee provides access only to selected employees. If this option is selected, a pop-up window will appear for you to select the employees from a drop-down menu. If an entire department is selected, you may still remove certain employees by clicking on the trash bin icon or selecting multiple employees and clicking on Delete button. Click the Save button to proceed with your selection. Now, if you allow your approvers to update submitted form data, enable this option, Allow editing of form by approvers. This can be useful in cases where submitted data needs to be changed. For example, if an employee submits a budget request amount of $120, the approver would be able to change it or correct the value to $100 instead. Once the form permissions have been updated, you can either click on Save as Draft if you would like to save this and return to editing, and you can publish it later. Or click on Publish if it's ready to be published for employees to use. Once published or saved to drafts, you will see the newly created form at the configuration page. In configuration page, you should find all the custom forms you have created, and you should see a sort by filter with the following options: All, Created by Others, Published, Draft, Created by Me. Then select the sort by option you need, and there is also a search box where you can also search the form that you are looking for. The forms saved as drafts can be published by clicking this publish icon. The forms that have been published can be disabled or enabled by toggling this option. The forms can be updated anytime by clicking on the pencil or edit icon, or can be deleted by clicking on the trash bin icon. Once the custom forms have been created, you may proceed to assign an approval workflow. This is where you can assign the approvers of the request form. Go to Settings and click on Company Settings. Click Approvals, then click Form. You can initially set the default workflow or create a customized approval flow according to your requirements. The default settings are generally applicable for all employees. To edit, click on the Default Settings button, and on the next page, click on the pencil icon. Then enter the name of your approval workflow and select the approving officer by clicking the drop-down and choose from the four options. The first option is superadmin. It means the approving officer is the superadmin. The second option is the manager's manager. It means the approving officer is the reporting manager of the employee's manager. The third option is manager. The approving officer is the manager of the employee. The last option is specific user. With this option, you can select the name of the approving officer. This is the recommended one because you will see exactly who the approving officer of the employee is. Select the approver and repeat the same steps for any additional approval levels. Please note that on this approval flow page, you can set up to 7 levels of approvers. It means the first person selected here is the first approver. After the first person approves, it will go to the second approver, and so on. That's the multi-level approval flow. You can also enable this option to send a notification email after the claim has been approved. Click the drop-down to see the list of employees and select accordingly. Now click on the Apply button and select Apply to all employees. This will be the approval flow for all employees. You will see this pop-up message, select whichever is applicable, and then click on Save Changes. The option, Apply to Specific Employees, will let you choose from the employees list. A pop-up window will appear for you to select the name of employees that this workflow will apply to, then click on Save Changes. Once you have applied the approval workflow to the employees, it will redirect you to the Form Approval List page, and now you will see the corresponding approvers assigned to the employees. That's how to assign the form approvers. Now, if you want to create a separate approval flow for a specific employee, you can directly go to the Form Approvals page and click on the pencil icon under the Actions column. You can also create and assign a custom approval flow for specific forms that you have. You should find this Select Form drop-down here, and you can select the existing form that you would like to assign a custom approval flow. Then you will see the same list of employees and the default approval flow. And to change to a custom approval flow, just click on the Default Settings button, and then do the same exact steps of assigning the approving officer, then apply to either all employees or specific employees, depends on your requirements. Once you have created the forms and completed the necessary configurations and steps, you're good to go. That would be all for our custom form quick start video. Thank you for watching.